Town officials want resident input on how to use money allotted for community development. We tell you where you can find free compost, and we find out the latest happenings at the Barnstable Senior Center. These stories and more on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Wednesday, July 29th, 2015. I'm Sarah Mannel. Your input is needed as the town crafts a plan to spend $300,000 in community development block grant funds. The draft Consolidated Annual Performance Evaluation Report for 2014 is available for view on the town's website or in the Growth Management Department that is located on the third floor of Town Hall. The public is invited to attend a meeting to review the draft document on Wednesday, August 5th at 3 p.m. in the Growth Management Conference Room. CDBG funds are used to support low and moderate income residents, eliminate blight, and address community development needs. The recycling center in Marston's Mills is now offering screened compost to the residents of the town of Barnstable free of charge. The compost will be available during the hours of 7:30 a.m. through 3 p.m. 7 days a week until it's gone. Compost is for homeowners only, no commercial vehicles. Residents must load the compost themselves. There is no limit on quantity. A recycle sticker or household trash sticker is required. Well, it's been a hot one today, and with temps nearing the 90s, the Barnstable Senior Center is a great place to keep cool. To learn more about how to beat the summer heat and other happenings at the Barnstable Senior Center, we talked with Assistant Director of Senior Services, Donna Marie Burns. We share that interview with you now. Joining me now over the phone is Donna Burns, the Assistant Director for Senior Services for the town of Barnstable. Donna, it's been so hot out there lately. The Senior Center is definitely a good option if people are looking for a place to cool down.
It definitely is. I guess the weather forecast is calling for another extended period of very, very hot temperatures right through the weekend at this point, and that's when we start worrying about seniors in our community staying safe and healthy during these heat waves. And we have a few tips for them to follow. First and foremost, slow down and take it easy. Your garden really will wait. You should avoid those outdoor activities during the heated day and dress in lightweight, loose-fitting clothes. Drink plenty of water, even if you're not thirsty. I advise people, including my own mom, I went and got her a large pitcher to put in her refrigerator. Sometimes you don't feel thirsty, but you're still becoming dehydrated, especially in hot water. And it's tough to really judge how much water you're drinking. If you fill that pitcher up and get through that by the end of the day, you will have sufficient water intake to keep you healthy and hydrated. And if you don't have air conditioning, the Senior Center is a designated cooling center for the town of Barnstable. We have a lovely lounge area with books. We play music. There's lots of friendly folks sitting around. A card game or board game has been known to break out. So it's a great place to come and stay cool, to socialize and get out of the heat. And we also have a free movie on Monday and Friday at 1 o'clock. You can watch it in air-conditioned comfort. And it's a nice, cool, safe place to be. There's no need for someone to be sitting in a very hot house with, no air conditioning, when they can come here and spend some time with some great folks and stay cool.
Yeah, and you're not kidding. It can feel really uncomfortable if you do not have air conditioning. One thing you guys also offer, though, is transportation. So if someone is stuck at home without air conditioning but doesn't have a way to get to the Senior Center, you guys actually have an option for that.
We absolutely do. If you don't have transportation, we are happy to come and pick you up. If you require handicapped assistance, we do have a handicap accessible van, and we can pick you up with your wheelchair or your assistive devices and get you here. If you don't, and you can travel safely and comfortably in a regular car, we have a new addition to our Silver Express fleet, the Silver Leaf. It's an electric car. It's the coolest thing on four wheels. Everyone's very excited about it. So we can get you here via electric car or by our handicap accessible van. And if you just give us a call at 508-862-4752, we'll arrange the ride here to get out of the heat, or even for grocery shopping or banking or appointments. So we're here to support you for your transportation needs.
Wow, such a cool service that the Barnstable Senior Center offers. So important for so many people who may not have access to a vehicle or can no longer drive. Such a cool service. Thank you for sharing the information about that.
You're welcome.
We were just talking about the hot weather, so it seems sort of counterintuitive to think about preparing for heating fuel assistance over the winter, but really now is the time to actually start thinking about that.
It really is. It is hard to think of the winter with all of the heat, but as we all know, winter seems far away, but we'll blink and it will be here. This is the time to prepare, and if you may be qualified for fuel assistance, now is the time to find out. If you got fuel assistance last year, you will actually receive the form in the mail any day now, and it has to be filled out and returned with the appropriate documentation. If you're not sure what that is, our outreach department, Claudia and Judy, are here to assist you in filling out all the forms. And if you are new to this and had a hard time last year, I mean, we all know the cost of fuel has risen every year, and for a lot of folks in our community, finding the money to pay for it is becoming increasingly challenging. So there is help out there. It's worth your while to give us a call here at the Senior Center, and Claudia or Judy would be more than happy to sit down with you, help you fill out the applications. The applications for new fuel assistance consumers will be delivered to us towards the end of September. If you receive one in the mail, it can go back for consideration as soon as you have filled it out. But make sure that your documentation is in order. And again, if you give us a call here at 508-862-4750, we'd be happy to assist you in any way.
So nice that you guys will offer assistance, because sometimes those forms can be overwhelming and kind of confusing.
Absolutely.
Well, one thing I wanted to talk about too, another service you offer is real estate tax assistance. Talk to me a little bit about this program.
Certainly. This is a nice program. It's done across communities in the Commonwealth, and Barnstable absolutely does do this. You may be eligible for financial assistance, tax deferrals, or veterans assistance with your real estate tax bill if you meet certain requirements. They're income-based, and then there are other requirements that you have to meet. You must be 65 years or older, have owned and occupied the property that you live in since July 1st of 2014, so a full calendar year. You have to be a legal resident of Massachusetts for at least 11 years and have owned property for 5 years. It's definitely worthwhile. So many seniors are struggling to get by, and folks in our community on fixed incomes, and any type of assistance that you can get with these bills, it's certainly worth your while to come in and sit down with one of our outreach workers. They can explain the program to you. As you said, Sarah, you're right. Sometimes it's daunting when you see the amount of documentation and some of the forms that have to be filled out, but it really is worth your while to find out if this could be of benefit to you.
Yeah, because I think so many times people see those forms or see the process and just think, oh, I can't do that. But you're saying you guys are there, you've been through the process before, and you're absolutely willing to help. We'll be sure to tune into our hour-long news program, Barnstable This Morning, weekdays at 7 a.m. On tomorrow's show, we will have our weekly golf segment. We'll chat with Cape Cod Regional Transit Administrator Tom Kerr. Plus, we'll have all the news and information you need. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mannel.